What's going on, folks? Welcome to the first episode of Truck Thoughts, where I give you my thoughts as I am driving around the mean streets of Atlanta. Kind of like what Toby says, if we think about it, we're going to talk about it. Here lately, I've been thinking about the idea of the positionless player. We're starting to see that come to fruition and evolve right in front of our eyes. It started in a sense with, we thought it was going to start with a sense of Kyle Pitts, right? Drafted him as a tight end. He's somewhere between a tight end and a wide receiver. And you've seen that. He's lined up everywhere, in line, in the slot, out in the X. So he's lined up everywhere and is truly coming to the point and really bringing it home about a positionless player. Then you can add to it Cordell Patterson. I mean, Cordell Patterson has been such a shock and such a surprise that you wonder how nobody up to this point has figured out how to use him. And I think it has a lot to do with these coaches get stuck in the idea of traditional roles. Like, if you can't succeed at your one role, then you're not worth it to me. But as you're seeing with Cordell Patterson, one week it's, running the ball, hurting you. Next week it's catching the ball and hurting you. Something I may dive into in the off season once the whole season plays out, but I'd really be interested to see what his splits look like. Whether it's, how often was it, as a running back or as a receiver, right? And it's not just on the offensive side of the ball. Defensive side of the ball, same deal. Grady Jarrett's getting lined up, defensive tackle, defensive end. It's becoming about matchups more than anything else. And it's not just Grady Jarrett. It's your safeties playing linebackers. It's your linebackers and defensive ends dropping into coverage. I mean, positionless football is here, and it really seems like our coaches have embraced it heavily. Like I said, it's something I'm probably going to look at as when the season ends and I have more time to really dig into it. But it's really been fascinating to see how it has transpired thus far with guys such as Grady Jarrett, Cordell Patterson, and obviously Kyle Pitts. It's been fun to watch, and I'm excited to continue watching to see how it transpires. Well, thanks for joining me for the first episode of Truck Thoughts.